Hey everybody, guess what? We are back, and I'm not alone as usual. I have Zanazugo Mlambo, I have Tiba Lokhala, I have Buckmeister Cool, and this is Africa is Next podcast. Yes, the Fire Lord is back again, and he made sure that Azula stays down this time. All right, lightning redirection, Agnikai, whole fire thing, dance thing. He went all out, eh? So it's
yeah. Azula, give me Thor, lightning myself.
If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can also hit the notification bell icon so that you can get notified of all the other geeky stuff that we're going to be discussing in the future. What are we? Like I said before, this is Africa is Next podcast. We talk about basically everything that's geek culture related. We went to Comic-Con last week. We're talking about comic book characters the other week. And we'll have a whole lot of debates, geek-related debates. We're actually having one right now. Buckmeister started some fire in one of the groups. Culture is our world. So, anyway,
this is what Buckmeister did. Gasoline matches. Threw it, ran away.
I get a bro was saying that he's the boss of the group. Sorry, am I frozen? I feel like I'm frozen.
No, you're not.
No.
You just called him out
and then anarchy descended.
That's the self-proclaimed leader, and then he started a whole fire all of a sudden.
No. Buckmeister started the fire by saying no. Don't listen to him. He likes super.
Anyway, so guys, we're gonna be continuing our discussion on the 50 greatest comic book characters of all time according to Empire magazine. But before we do that, I just want us to play a game quickly. So okay. I didn't tell these guys.
Gents, everybody's frozen on my side. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I just wanna maybe go in and come back or something. I don't know if there's something showing my bandwidth or what's happening. Because I can't see anybody.
Maybe try.
I can hear everybody, but I can't see
You are moving just fine on my side.
Yeah. Switch off your camera. And switch it back on.
Yeah.
Technical difficulty.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. Let me just jump out and jump back in. Continue with the video, gents.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. So, gents, I just want us to play a game quickly. I'm gonna put you guys on the spot. I didn't tell you guys anything about this.
Okay, now everybody's moving.
Yo. All right, cool.
So, I like to move it. Sorry.
So, guys, Zuko has a stopwatch. We're gonna do this game quickly. So basically, you're gonna have a minute. I'm gonna ask you a question, and then you have to answer in a minute. All right. So
in a minute.
Yeah, let's start with. I think I'll give Tibelo this one so that it's.
I don't want no.
All right, Tibelo.
Okay.
Sorry. Please start your stopwatch, Nezuko.
Wait first.
All right.
Do I start ask the question?
What is the name of that song?
So I'm gonna ask the question and then you start the stopwatch. So basically, Tibelo will have a minute to answer the question.
Okay, cool.
I guess ADHD land. Okay, let's see.
All right. Okay.
Postmates, by the way, let's see.
Please give us the 5, like in no particular order, according to you, the people that you know, 5 smartest DC villains.
Smartest Detective Comics villains.
DC villains, yes.
Okay. I'm starting now.
I would have to have that cunt. Lex
Luthor.
Would have to have.
The censors were like, dog, no warning, nothing.
Okay, back.
I was trying to get ready.
Guys, I'm still counting down. So it's Lex Luthor. Who's that mad scientist who helps Darkseid?
Granny Goodness.
No, Granny Goodness is just a mindfucker.
30 seconds left.
The Sun. And then we have Oh, the guy on the throne. What's his name again? I almost forgot his name.
Time guy.
No. The asshole god with a god complex.
Seconds.
Smartest man in the universe.
Mr. Terrific? No, that's not a villain.
Look, I don't know DC villains that much. Let's see. Now, Darkseid is smart.
Brainiac?
Brainiac. Nah,
Time.
but okay, yeah. But
Done.
Time.
All right. So you only managed to do three.
Brainiac, but now.
Three
No,
characters.
but that's his whole thing. Isn't Brainiac's whole thing, I'm a genius?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a genius
No,
supercomputer.
okay,
that
so
he-
you were right. I think the three characters that you mentioned are right. Maybe you could have. You were talking about No, but Matron is not a villain though.
Like on the throne.
Is Anti-Monitor a villain?
Oh yeah, he
Yes.
isn't. He's just a mad scientist because he does mindfuck people. You said villains, so people who have a specific plan for evil. Okay.
I would have just gone down the list of Batman villains. I would have been like Clayface, Joker,
Yeah.
Bane,
But
who
yeah,
else?
But Gorilla
Poison
Grodd-
Ivy,
Gorilla
because
Grodd
she
is
has a
also-
doctorate.
Gorilla-
Yeah, Gorilla Grodd,
Gorilla
yeah.
Grodd,
But
Vandal
here's the thing.
Savage.
here's the thing: those geniuses are very effective from at most a city-wide or planet-wide level. Lex has been fiddling with universal level threats.
No, I
But-
mean,
but
Joker
the question- listen,
Joker.
The question was
complicating
who's
it.
the
The
smartest,
question is
not
just
who's the
the
smartest
smartest.
universal.
Yeah, because
The
like you're
question was just
asking me
who's the smartest.
you're asking me who's the smartest in the DC universe. You can't just I can't limit to
No,
people.
they just said name 5 smartest,
Yeah.
and in no particular
Also,
order.
Joker
So
has
you just have to name-
outsmarted Lex Luthor before, so.
Yeah, many people have outsmarted Lex Luthor. You just play with his ego, and then you've won. Then you basically pat in your hands. But
It's not bad. Okay, you got 3 out of 5. That's good. Okay, let's come to
Alright.
Buckmeister.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so Buckmeister, give us 5 sidekicks in the Marvel universe.
Okay,
Start from
we
one,
got.
please.
All right, we
Start
got
with-
Bucky. We've
Okay.
got Falcon. We've got what's his name? Power Man, sidekick to Iron Fist. That's 3. We've got Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, sidekick to Hawkeye. Then we've got who else? Shuri to T'Challa, Black Panther.
Wow, that's impressive.
One more.
30 seconds.
One more. Who else? Spider-Boy, sidekick to Spider-Man. Or Miles Morales. But
Oh,
Spider-Boy is another character.
Oh, I'm not familiar with Spider-Boy. Okay.
He just
Cool.
came out. He's new and annoying and everybody hates him.
And 5. 40 seconds.
Wow, bro, that's impressive. I didn't think you get it that quickly, because DC is more. We are more familiar with DC sidekicks like quickly than Marvel.
and how to screen them over.
Well,
Oh,
the thing is, Marvel doesn't really do a lot of sidekicks. What they do is they'll do a lot of, I'm going to team up with you from a bit and then I'm going to disappear.
yeah.
Like DC is the one where they have dedicated sidekicks. Like
True.
Superboy was he wasn't a sidekick to Superman, but it kind of felt like he was. I mean, there was Robin and then there was
Are you
Wonder
talking
Girl.
about? Are you talking about which Superboy are you referring to?
I'm talking about original Superboy, Con-El, who they're also doing dirty, by the way. Because as soon as John Kent dropped, Con-El disappeared, never to be seen again.
So not Superman and Lexus baby.
No, that is Superman and Lex's baby.
Hi.
Okay. I'm gonna give Zuko now. Does anybody else have to watch?
Yeah. Why
You should have it on the phone.
are you just coming at us with these
But I can
questions
still
and
do it, dude.
preparations?
No, actually, it will stress me seeing the time. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got one.
This is why.
Here we go.
That's
How
why
long are we
never
going
play
for?
30 seconds.
Okay.
1 minute.
Our timer or stopwatch?
Whichever one, as long as it's a minute.
As long as it's a minute, yeah.
As long as it's a minute. Okay, let me see. Come on now. No. 1.
Hey, make
Okay.
it a simple one. I'm very I'm comic light.
If it's simple, dog, then it defeats the purpose.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I'm,
ready.
I'm a
Hold
comic I'm a comic virgin.
You should be fine.
Ah,
Okay.
Here we go. Ready?
Zuko. Okay, Zuko,
Mhm.
please give us 5 detectives in the DC universe.
Oh wow, I have absolutely no clue besides Batman.
There's Detective Chimp, I think.
the question.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
question.
Why are you answering it for him, guys?
Hey, what's happening, Zuko? What's going on?
It's because I am the Fire Lord. My charisma demands assistance. It's the chimp. Batman.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
that's
on.
fine. What's the time
No.
there, Buck?
I honestly.
20
Okay, let
seconds.
me think. Oh,
20 seconds.
Dick Grayson.
Oh, just go through the Bat Family.
Oh, actually, yes. Just go to the because Dick Grayson actually became a cop. Kinda what's Batgirl's name? Barbara Gordon. So that's 4. So it's Batman. It's Batman, Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon, The Question, and Chimp. Shout out to Buck for the assist.
That's hilarious. That is
You
hilarious.
should have asked.
I cheated and yet I didn't cheat.
You should have.
That is hilarious.
Yes, like.
No, but guys, honestly, I blanked, hey?
Yeah, no, that is the whole point. But basically, what I'm just showing our viewers is even under pressure, we still have an idea of what the hell we're talking about. But anyway.
He said while I catch you called Lex Luthor, I can't.
Hey, bro, we in South
You're
Africa.
gonna get the L's angry at you in the LGBTQ.
The English are gonna be angry at you, bro. It's Vertkant. It's
Well,
not Kant, it's
Okay,
Vertkant.
fine then. I'll use the more British term and just refer him as a twat.
Yo, but
Anyway, guys, so we're just gonna continue our discussion. Last time, I think we left the conversation at. Just give me a second. I think
Your time starts now.
we were at number 20, number 30 with Emma Frost.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm gonna go down to 10.
Yeah. All right. So
I
number
know.
29, Swamp Thing.
I don't know enough about Swamp Thing. I just know he's a weird man in a forest or weird like entity connected to the green. Like
Vegetation type.
Yeah, it doesn't do evil things. Apparently, it might have had a thing with poison ivy. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Tebelo and Zuko, do you guys remember the cartoon series that aired in the 90s?
Swamp Thing had a
Yes, I
cartoon
do.
series in
That-
the 90s?
Oh yes, it's a
Yeah.
terrible intro song. Oh
Yes.
God! Oh
But it took
God,
them forever
no.
to make a T'Challa series. Wait, what is happening? The
No,
Green Man got a... Oh, okay, wait. It's DC. Never mind. Still.
Basically, it was like a doctor that fell in a lake.
Oh
or
God!
Oh, yeah.
He
Why did
fell
the
in
song
this
have to
thing.
come back
So
to my
basically it
head?
was
like a toxic river.
yeah, then a
Okay,
toxic
let's just
thing,
talk about this
so,
placement
yeah.
in this list. Let's just talk about this placement in this list because there's no way Swamp Thing should be 29 and Deadpool is 40. What is happening?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like this is doing.
That's
Cal
true.
Jordan was what, 52 or something?
So basically, Deadpool I think was 40. Okay, Green Lantern is 41, and I think Deadpool is 45. Yeah,
Ranked higher than Astro Boy.
but for some reason, Swamp Thing is 29, and
That
not
And
doesn't-
Sorcerer
yeah.
Supreme.
That doesn't make like Swamp Thing fans. You know this bruh is like he just made one hot cameo in Werewolf by Night. He also had a TV show that aired in Australia that was
But it got
shot in Australia.
it got cancelled.
No.
No.
And it was
There's two.
brilliant.
There's two.
And
So
Netflix-
there's one that got the canceled. That's the one that Cam was talking about, and there's another one that came before it. Look it up. It was shot in Australia.
Oh,
or
how many
something.
seasons?
I think.
No, one season. I
tell you
think
something.
9 episodes. I think.
Let me tell you something. The only reason it's gotten this far in this ranking is because
I'm actually disappointed with Okay, sorry, go ahead, Tabella.
I was saying the only reason it's up here in this list, this high is because of that annoying PlayStation game, Injustice League. That's the only thing that makes it make sense because it's the only time this character has some sort of relevance to this day and age.
What happened?
Because he's a playable character in that
Injustice.
game. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, is he playable in Injustice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
in the
Swamp
first one.
Thing?
Yeah.
Do you guys know the Marvel equivalent of Swamp Thing? I think it's
Man Thing.
Man Thing. And I think the story is like
Wow,
Like,
that is such
and
an original
something-
name.
Ew.
Man Thing and Swamp Thing were created by roommates. Like,
Oh, he is playable in
Yeah.
Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You always see him there with a little bird flag flittering out in his fingers, and he's always saying some deep shit about I must defend the green. And then Poison Ivy was like, the green answers to me now. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Round one.
anyway, I was just saying that I think Man Thing
What
and Swamp
dubbing
Thing-
was that?
when Man
What dub was that?
were created by
Clearly
roommates.
the copyrighted version.
So these guys stayed together. They were roommates, and they came up with similar ideas at the same time. One took the idea to Marvel, and the other took the idea to DC. I stand to be corrected, but I heard something about that along those lines.
That's
So
it's giving Sasuke Naruto vibes.
I copied your homework type vibes.
Yeah,
It's giving Facebook.
It's giving Facebook and MySpace.
Okay, so do you guys agree that it should be on this list at all?
I haven't seen him do enough, and I don't know anything about him.
No, I don't. Yeah,
I mean, not
that-
that I don't know
look,
anything about him. I know some stuff about him, but like Swamp Thing, I never like. He feels like more like a force of nature than like a hero.
Okay,
And I haven't like seen him do stuff like personally. I also don't hunt for Swamp Things.
he's like
things.
for me, he's like a Captain Planet. It's just that he's in the DC universe.
Even
know what I mean?
worse. Oh God.
I guess so, yeah. But
No,
I mean,
it's
again,
not that
like
big as
I've never really gravitated. I don't really gravitate to like OP characters in the first place anyway. But like I've barely read. Like I've read like a little bit of Swamp Thing. Like I know some of his origin. I know that he had a white. I know he was chasing like this white woman or whatever around for a bit, and she was like, and she was. They were like swimming
What?
through the swamp together or
That sounds so
something.
wrong.
He was chasing a white woman.
You know?
I just know that I think maybe it was his wife when he was human or something. I don't know. I just know there was this blonde lady that was with him at some stage, and
It was a white woman.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to send this clip to Dr. Umar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's green. Is Umar gonna care? Or is this
We
a
need to
Piccolo-
stay
or is
focused,
this,
brothers.
Is this a Piccolo situation where he's black underneath the green?
You know?
We need to stay focused, my brothers.
All right. So guys,
beg
I was-
your Dragon
I was gonna
Ball?
say,
I beg your Dragon Ball.
as I was gonna say, I remember the cartoon, but vaguely,
Yeah.
because it was also 19 Tech when I watched it.
Mhm.
But besides that, there hasn't been really anything to give him this. Oh, first of all, to just put him in the top 50, I don't think there's enough literature, or let me say, there's not enough hype for like someone who doesn't know of him. You wouldn't know him. Like I barely know him,
Yeah.
and I only know him
Like if
because
you cosplayed bra at Comic-Con, people were gonna say, "Yo, it's Groot."
Yeah.
Or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also, but I would say watch the Netflix series, but the problem is it's actually good, so you'll be pissed off that they canceled it, so don't watch it.
Wow.
Is
Yeah,
it Netflix? I think it's HBO, isn't it?
Was it whatever it is, don't watch it because it was actually good. I freaking enjoyed it, and I was pissed off when they canceled it. If I had money, I would have gone to America and beat up the person who
Sure.
I would have slapped the person who canceled it.
I
Like,
can imagine.
no,
that.
you look, comic adaptations are always they hit and miss, but mostly miss because they just go their own way and do
Yeah.
their own thing. This
they-
one,
They tried to cut
if you know the story, you'll enjoy it. If you don't know the story, you'll enjoy it. Like I just felt like it was so good. Because I also just did a bit of research on it when it came out. I was like, hey, let me see who's the Swamp Thing guy like that, because I barely remembered the cartoon series. So I just checked it out, and what they did from the source material that I read, or just the summary of it, and what they did in the series, it was brilliant. It was like that. That's the type of thing that deserves 4 or 5 seasons if they kept it at the same quality minimum.
But do you think they would have had enough budget for CGI, or was it a practical makeup situation, or was it?
It wasn't. Look. There wasn't even a lot of fights, so there
Oh.
wasn't gonna be a lot of CGI needed because it was very drama and emotion driven. So it
Yeah,
was
like
very
what I
built,
know
but
about
also
this. Yeah, what
also
I
it was
know.
built
Oh,
up.
sorry. Go ahead.
It was
Go
building
ahead.
up. So it wasn't at that stage where he gets his powers. Like it wasn't Johnny Storm. First episode, he gets his powers, and then because he's Johnny Storm, he's using his powers every 2 seconds because he's Johnny Storm. He's hyperactive and everything.
Yeah.
And then later on, he calms down, and now like the first 4 episodes use all the CGI budget, and then the next, let's say it's a 10 episode thing, and then the next 9 episodes are him. It's his growth into his powers, and then the last episode they use the CGI, whatever's left of the CGI budget type of thing. But it wasn't that kind of show.
Just showing him on screen, wouldn't that be CGI?
I think it was. I'm not sure if it was CGI.
I'm saying like what I know about the Swamp Thing is that he's kind of like he only like Captain Planet, except he doesn't bitch out to like plastic cups or whatever. But like so basically he'll only show up when
you're in his area.
When you're doing something in his area, then he'll show up and he'll be like boo, or he'll scare you off or something if you're messing with the green and nature and all of that stuff, and then he like retreats back to the forest to look at the sunset. I don't know. Like the thing is, that's what I know about this character. Is like I don't think he's heavily active in the DC universe unless you're dealing with the green or whatever. Like Swamp Thing, I know from what I know, and I know very little, is bro will like watch a robber just run away. He's not gonna like step to like Batman will be chasing a robber, and if Swamp Thing is there, Swamp Thing won't even trip Daman. He'll just go back to the forest or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless the robber breaks a branch, then he'll knock him out.
Yeah.
So 29 is too high.
He should even be on the list, honestly.
Let me just, I'll summarize it in two things. The other person who wrote this list is either an old bitter hippie from the boomer period who used to stick it to the man, and this is like the last vestiges of his youth. Because dear Lord, you guys are busy talking about this comic.
You can't dig it, man. You don't know how to get groovy.
Oh, you guys are talking about that show, that animated series, like it was good. That thing was so boring.
It was not bad, Devil.
Oh God, no! I mean, right now the theme song is echoing in my head, and it's making me. Oh no! Oh God, you make my heart.
Wait, did James Brown do the music? Get up out of that swamp and try to make it better. Get up out that swamp.
You know what? I'm gonna look for the thing for the theme song because I wanna see what Debelo's crying about.
Anyway, all right, on to the next one.
So guys, no, I just wanted to highlight quickly that it doesn't deserve to be here. It's very. This characterization is look, guys. He may like the green and everything. Captain Planet would have been a better choice for this, in my opinion, if there was a comic. In fact, I'm gonna play the Captain Planet theme song in my head, just to delete this annoying nonsense that's echoing right now.
He's a hero, gonna turn pollution down to zero.
Yeah, there you go, much better. There it is. The power is yours. There, thank you. Flying to the horizon. Okay, yeah. So now
my only question with that is that why didn't they just summon that guy every time?
Higher than Hal Jordan. You know what I'd appreciate about this.
That's insane.
What I'd appreciate about this article is that I'd like a part where it gives us a little more context as to why you'd rank these people so high. What cultural impact did this character have that you'd put him in such a position greater than others?
The comics are quite good, apparently. Like the stuff that Alan Moore wrote was really good.
I mean, yeah, that's great. But Alan Moore also wrote Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, to me, you gotta have like Empire. Like there's gotta be some cultural relevance up here. Like, like I know way more about Emma Frost than I know about Swamp Thing, and I'm like, yeah, Swamp Thing. I know he's got fans, But if we're talking about like he's got like appeal, like if we're talking about like they're gonna be selling Funko Pops, I don't think suppliers are going, yo, we need that Swamp Thing Funko Pop. Like yeah, like maybe when James Gunn comes around and the DCU starts doing things, I know he's gonna touch Swamp Thing and want to make Swamp Thing new hotness. But outside of that, we can move on to the next guy.
He's higher than Astro Boy. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
He's higher
The
than John
Tick?
Jameson.
The hell?
The Tick at number 28. I don't know.
Tick?
I don't know anything about the Tick, guys. I don't want to.
Never heard of him.
I do know there's a live action series with Patrick Warburton as the Tick, but that's all.
Yeah, it was on Amazon. It was on Amazon. Something. I think it was on Amazon Prime or something like that. I barely know a lot. Like I know it's supposed to be like a gag series. It was supposed to. It's kind of supposed to be like a Deadpool fused with Superman thing. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's like I don't know, like yeah. Not Deadpool specifically, but he's got like that zany, like if you guys ever watched Fairly Odd
Freakazoid.
Parents.
It's basically like Freakazoid, but stupider.
Oh yeah, something like that. Or if you watched like Fairly Odd Parents and you see Crimson Chin.
Yes.
That's kind of what I know this guy, but I haven't read in depth on the Tick. I haven't like read stuff like from the Tick like that.
Yeah, no.
Like I've like tangentially because I was like searching Wikipedia's.
Okay.
I've run into the Tick, but that's what I know of him.
This is.
I know nothing of this guy.
This is teaching me that I know nothing about comics. If this is the 28th and I don't give a damn, yes, I know nothing. Yeah, no, I'm one of those.
But I think also let's also remember that this is an American magazine, so it could also remember it's based on what they were exposed to in America.
But
so
I'm saying how.
But also
I'm saying
Lex Luthor still.
But I'm
Lex
saying
Luthor
like
should be higher.
Lex Luthor should be higher.
Venom should
Hal
be higher.
Jordan should be higher.
Hal Jordan should be higher.
Deadpool should be higher. And also, I'm like, dog, the first X-Men we've run into this list is Frost. Like, I'm not seeing any other X-Men. So I'm saying, is Tick washing X-Men?
Where's Gambit?
Where's Storm?
Dude, where's Professor?
Look, I'm expecting Storm to be in this top 10. At the very least, or the top 50.
We'll see.
I'm hoping. But
Right,
where's Gambit?
Does he deserve to be on the list? Even if
no.
you agree with the
from us, I don't know. Like
absolutely not.
I'm saying like the Tick's done things, sure, and I'm sure it had some cultural relevance, but in terms of how they're doing this list, I don't think so. And definitely not this high. I would even put J. Jonah Jameson over the Tick.
Because basically, if we were to do like a cartoon equivalent of this list, there'll probably be Banana Man here or Earthworm Jim at this point. But anyway.
It's like putting the child from
Johnny who?
Johnny Alpha from 2008.
Don't know him.
He's from Judge Dredd? Wait, how the hell did he make the list and Judge Dredd didn't make the list?
Maybe he's in the top.
They call him the second most iconic 2000 AD character after Judge Dredd himself.
Okay, come on. Judge Dredd himself is not that iconic.
Yep, that's true.
The only reason,
like he had two movies.
Let's be honest. I was about to speak about that movie. Let's be honest, kids. The only reason why any of you watched that movie was because of Sylvester Stallone. You didn't give a damn about Judge Dredd before then. You didn't give a damn about Judge Dredd after.
But there's one called Urban that apparently was good.
That was a good one.
Who watched that?
That was a good one.
No, it was good, but apparently it flopped hard, and it became a cult classic afterwards. And the one with Judge Dredd, and the one with Sylvester Stallone, it's Sylvester Stallone. Like he wears the mask for like 5 seconds, and then you just see Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
I
break the law. I am the law.
Like doing that stuff where we need to see the actor's face most of the time than, well, I guess the stuntman that's under the mask, so that we can see that it's the actor wearing that. I don't know.
Yeah, the Carl Urban one, he had that movie. He had that mask on like 95. I don't think 95.
No, he never takes it off.
He never takes it off.
Before Vendetta, bro, Hugo Weaving never takes that mask off. He never took it.
But the thing is also, I think the thing is that they had more recognizable like actors alongside Hugo Weaving's V for Vendetta. They changed a lot of the source material as well. So there's that. But like, yeah, but I'm saying like Natalie Portman was still kind of hot at, I mean, she's still hot, but I'm saying like in terms of it being a name, in terms of being a name, she still had like a lot of pull as an actress. So yeah, you see her on the cover, you see V behind her, you want to know what the hell's going on with this person, and you know, there's somebody you recognize. Whereas with the Stallone, with the Carl Urban movie, I think Lena Headey was the biggest name
Right.
outside of Carl Urban himself.
That was like after 300, right?
That being
Yeah.
With
During
all that-
Game of Thrones, I think. So
so
that would make sense, yeah.
with
But,
all that being said, I have no idea who this Johnny
Yeah.
person
Yeah, I've
is,
barely
so-
read Judge Dredd like that.
I
I don't know who
I
this
have-
guy
I-
is.
looks
I
like-
have not read
You
Judge
said it. Bar the movies, I don't know anything about Judge Dredd.
Dredd. So
But watch
Comment
the
below-
watch
once
the
again.
Carl Urban movie. Please watch it. It's brilliant.
I know there's some butthead cinephile who's busy screaming his lungs out at us. We love you guys. Keep subscribing. Don't cancel us because of Devalos opinions. There's a disclaimer for a reason. But that being said, educate us because
yeah, look,
Wait,
guys,
higher than Hal Jordan?
I don't think-
How?
Just Dredd had a huge impact in South
Higher
Africa.
than Hellboy? What?
Just want to
How?
make that clear. Anyway, number 26, Marv
Next.
from Sin.
Sin City. Who made this list?
This person is probably a Frank Miller fan, though.
Like this is
Hey, guys.
wild.
Take away. Look, I love Marv. I think Marv was a great character. But take away the movie, I know nothing about Marv. If it wasn't for the movie, I wouldn't know there's something called a Marv.
And I'm saying, okay, fine. Sin City was, I
okay.
mean, you know, the movie, I barely remember it because I was not really into that era of Frank Miller.
neither
Personally.
was I. That movie made my eyes water.
Also,
I'm so
I was
sorry.
sick of assassin strippers because I'm just like, if you're an assassin, why would you need to be a stripper? I don't get it.
It's called using your sexuality to lower your target's focus.
No, but they were still like they were working at like a club or something. It wasn't like an undercover thing. Like weren't they in like a whole club, you know, shaking bazongas, and then they turn around and do ninja tricks.
No, they were proper hoes. Oh, there was one assassin, but she protected the girls. The rest were proper hoes.
Miho. That was her name. Literally, her name was Miho.
Yes.
Well, no,
was the
what they
rest-
hoe assassins? What they
No.
they hoe
They were-
assassins?
No, correction.
No.
There were hoes that were.
They were hoes.
There
They
were
were
hoes
independent hoes.
I'll give some context about myself.
Oh my God.
There were prostitutes which are given the right to defend themselves if the clients break a certain line, and barring that, to make sure that they've got extra muscle, instead of buying some bodyguard unit, they got another super prostitute assassin woman called Miho. So the woman can shoot back, and if the guys fight them, they've got Miho to finish them off.
That's me, Steve Aoki's little sister.
Yes.
Wait. So I'm saying, so the assassin bodyguard, she was just there to protect the other women.
The other
Yes.
prostitutes, yes.
Okay, well,
They were just prostitutes.
okay.
They were just straight prostitutes, and then
there she
Mio
was.
the.
But I don't
Yo,
remember.
was
Like
the
I
bodyguard.
remember like two of them holding like a bow and an arrow for some reason.
Yeah, what's
or
Yes,
something.
at the
No,
end.
no, no.
Dawson,
Yes,
like,
that's
leader-
when they were fighting the mafia because they broke some sort of they had an
So I'm
accord.
saying they could fight.
Yes, they could fight. That's what I'm saying. They could fight, but the chief bodyguard was Miho.
Okay, but I'm saying they weren't like a cult of assassins. They just knew how to box a little
No.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
That's to
Think-
self-protection. It was
think
more
of them as
self-defense than
think
than
of them as
army.
think of them as a mafia which deals in prostitution as their business MO.
So basically, it's like if they were strippers in Gotham, that's what would happen. 'Cause-
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a stripper guild, and the stripper guilds have their own association and code of arms and everything that work
Yes,
in
they were unionized hoes.
that work hand in hand with other mafias.
Oh.
And one of the biggest golden rules is they don't touch cops. And unfortunately, in that horrible movie, and fight me on that movie was terrible.
No, Devello.
I did not like.
Whack.
Well, I didn't
Whack,
remember
whack.
it either, so.
Thank you. The ADHD in me did not handle that movie.
Well, you
If
guys are
this
twins,
does.
so your opinion
Yeah, you
doesn't count.
guys, yeah. You basically
I'm
share.
I think the only
resisting-
thing I remembered was Jessica Alba. I think that's the only scene I remembered.
You remember the yellow bastard? Bruce Willis, Elijah Wood,
Yeah.
Carla
Hey,
Gugino.
Elijah Wood was a sick bastard in
Keep
that
giving
shit.
names. Keep giving them and see just how little relevance that movie
But-
had.
but
Go on.
Wait, is
Go on.
Elijah Wood Frodo? That's Frodo, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Frodo was in that movie, and I was like, "What the
Yeah.
hell?"
Oh.
That was the character with the glasses, remember?
Yes, and then he got eaten by a
Yes.
dog.
Or whatever.
Hey.
Yeah.
And he didn't scream. He just smiled.
So
Sick
wait,
bastard.
does he deserve to be on this list?
I don't know, bro. Over how? This doesn't make sense.
You know what? At
Oh,
this rate, I'm gonna get.
For whoever's on here,
Oh no!
No,
I've foreseen the future. Some dumbass character from that annoying movie. What's that movie? The Smiley Face. With the
Oh,
two X's.
Watchmen.
Yeah, they're going to be in this list, aren't they? Oh no, Ozymandias is going to be in this list. Oh God, no.
Watch him be number one, Ibile. actually.
You trape.
Okay,
I mean-
so your answer was he doesn't deserve to be on this list.
Not no, nah.
not this high.
No, and I'm like, he's not even like I would even say Leonidas is more recognizable than Marv.
Right. Because I mean Frank Miller did 300 as well. Why are you laughing? Like Frank Miller did a 300 comic. So what's
I know, but still, Leonidas.
anyway,
Oh
number
hell no!
five.
I'm out.
Dr. Doom.
No,
25?
Not Robert
Who
Downey
made
Jr.
this?
Victor Von Doom, not Robert.
Guys, can I
I
just
did-
say one thing? Can I just say one thing quickly before you go into it? Before you go into it, can I just say one thing? You guys are gonna be pissed when you see who's after this, but go ahead. You're gonna lose your mind when you see who's
I'm
after
losing
this.
my mind now. 25?
Oh, but trust me, your mind is not lost
where
yet.
would you?
I mean, again, I'm not the biggest Doom fan. I've read a lot of Fantastic Four, but I'm not like into Fantastic Four like that. But Doom was the inspiration for Darth Vader. That's how iconic this guy is. 25 is too low for the
where would you
list.
place him?
Mm.
He's at least number 9. I would say number 9 at least.
Yeah, fair enough.
Seeing who they've placed so far, I would say he's definitely a top 10 because I think these guys just took. This feels more like a personal list than an actual list. Than like
It's not objective.
yeah,
It feels-
yeah, an objective list. It feels more like a personal list. It doesn't feel like.
And also, I'm
sat-
just like, dog, Marv is underneath Dr. Doom. Marv.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
this list doesn't feel like
but
Where does
uh,
Tebe logo?
I think he had a little problem with the sound because he was cutting before I said thing. So so he probably, or his mom called him. So as I was saying, this feels like I said, who do I like? And I was never in a group, and I was like, Tebelo, who do you think is the greatest this? And then I write, and then back, who do you think is the greatest this? And then I tally up the votes, and see, okay, these guys think Batman is number one. Like 3 people voted for Batman, 1 for Johnny Storm, so Batman is number 1. It just feels like a personal list. It doesn't feel like an objective list.
Well thought out.
Yes.
Like what Shmuta would do better than them at this point.
Oh God.
Yes.
What's the channel brand that it collapsed now? Not Watch Mojo. One of its BuzzFeed would do a better job than this.
Oh wow.
BuzzFeed collapsed?
Yeah, they're gone now, I think.
They're going down. Shame that
Oh, they're
Wow.
going.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
Almost
this is way too low. He's minimum top 10.
guys.
He's
Guys-
also, remember, he's the main villain in one of the top franchises in terms of comics.
bro.
So,
Wars. He was like the main guy.
No, like
Girl.
Doctor Doom has been the biggest villain, I think, in Marvel's history.
Full stop.
I think him
Like,
and Magneto
Yeah.
would be like
yeah, like him and Magneto
five.
are like, yeah, if you're talking about like the most recognizable villains, even outside of somebody like Red Skull or whatever, if you want to say Marvel villains, chances are. And the thing is, what's this? Doom hasn't even had like a Ian McKellen type representation, because we can say what we want about the Fox movies, but like the actors, especially Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart, they really embodied those characters to the point where even a casual will be like, yeah, no, I've heard of Professor X, or I've heard of Doctor of Magneto. But
Yeah.
Doctor Doom was so infamous that even though he's had bad adaptation after bad adaptation after bad adaptation, people are still like, yo, but Doom though.
Yeah.
Like
Doom.
that's some power for your ass, that he
Let me,
can still transcend a casual's opinion on a villain.
let
And
me
he's
put it in
also
this context.
inspired a cult hip hop artist, the MF Doom. Shout out to him.
Oh,
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So,
oh my god.
I mean,
Oh,
Yo,
Cap, can you
guys,
spell the man's name?
Okay, we'll talk about this on Friday. I've never seen Buckmaster so offended in my life than on Comic Con last weekend. Hey, I've never.
he's about to be almost that offended with the next one coming up. Trust me.
All right,
Let me-
so we all,
here we
so
go.
we all agree that he should be on the top 10 list. Not he should be at least on the
25 is too low.
let me
Yeah.
let me just, now that I've calmed down a little and my blood pressure is stabilized, let me put into context just how much of an insult this is. I don't know if everybody else has put words.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we're
yours, Chief.
done.
Okay, let me put this in insult. Guys, if it weren't for Doom, we wouldn't have Marvel. We're not talking about Marvel as big as it is now. It's because they moved away from the formulaic storyline from the Fantastic Four, because Fantastic Four was the founding story of Marvel.
Yes.
That gave Marvel a backbone,
They're
basically.
the first superheroes. Fantastic Four is the
Yes.
first Marvel superheroes created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby.
Yes, they had to introduce a big bad guy that kept up with them from the more formulaic storyline. Like, oh, we are making a drill to the center of the earth. Oh, we've activated the portal to another dimension. The story's moved away from that to, we have a serious world-ending gonna take over the world type of threat, and that threat was Doom. And Doom has been consistently the biggest op that that many heroes have faced. You talk about, if you look, all the villains are compared to by Doom standards. If you think about Red Skull is basically just Doom's conquest fetish. If you think about
the Conqueror, Kang the Conqueror,
all of them are just manifested. Doom figures out how to take on celestial level beings. Doom has been the bane of existence for all other people, and the only thing that keeps beating Doom is Doom himself. That's the thing about this characterization. For him to be such,
well, fun fact, Luke Cage did solo Doom once.
yeah, what I say, the thing that beats Doom is like,
because he owed him $200.
all his complicated schemes and plans were all fall. If you look at the original storylines, even in the animated series, Doom creates big bad machine thing, awesome technology. Then Richards comes like, wow, this is amazing. And by the way, Richards is genuinely amazed at this point, like, wow, this guy is really smart. He created something like this. And then he goes like, did you plan to compensate for XYZ over this factor?
I was
say
that. Because Reed always proves Doom wrong. It's like, but this is not gonna work, dog.
Then Doom's like, Richards, you fool. Of course I've calculated. All of 2 seconds later, Richards, what have you done? Look at, you've decided to...
I just asked you a question. I just asked you.
You just forgot this formula.
I just asked you a question, dog. I didn't do anything.
No, but I love that Luke Cage comic that bro pulled up on Latveria. He took a ship to Latveria just to fetch $200.
Yes.
It probably cost him more to get there and back than
Nigga, I want my $200. Sweet Christmas.
And
you know what the funny part is? He actually just took the $200. He didn't even take more.
Bruh, me, I would have taken more, like petrol money, food.
He didn't take petrol money, food money. He probably spent like $1,000, $2,000 to get there, and then just to get $200. Like that was the funniest thing ever.
And
Bro.
what caused his ass beating is because Doom's ego wouldn't allow him to think, let me pay this person. Why wouldn't you keep away to something that you consider? Why would Doom consider paying something that's beneath Doom?
No, I just love that in that story, Doom just said, "I'm going home." Like,
Yeah.
bro came to collect his money, and then he's like, "Oh no, he left." And it's like, "Hey man."
So, hey guys, I think
No, that's the thing. Doom is multifaceted. He is so like sometimes he's philosophical, other
yes,
times he's like boisterous, then he's just petty, then
petty
he's
AF.
childish.
I mean,
Oh, Bob,
I
can I ask
gave
you something?
birth. I gave birth to your daughter, Richard, so that you
I
can
don't
name her
understand.
after
Yeah,
me.
Valerie, like I'm just saying, dog, how did that happen? I would never let Doom birth my child in any instance.
Yo, Bob.
If you think,
Wait,
Yeah.
if you
wait,
think
wait, wait,
reverse
wait, wait,
flash
wait,
is
wait.
fair,
Whoa, whoa,
do you
whoa,
think,
whoa,
do you
whoa,
think
whoa, whoa, whoa,
if
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Dr.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait.
What do you mean he birthed Reed's
He
daughter?
assisted.
he
He
assisted?
assisted.
Oh, okay. I was about to say what in the
Oh, okay. Yeah, he assisted.
multiverse?
Yeah,
No,
Susan was in
no.
labor.
It's not pregnant Joker, don't worry.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
Susan was in labor. Nobody was there to help except Doctor Doom, and he proved that he gave himself the doctorate for a reason. Uh,
Okay.
My question to you, Buck, is if Dr. Doom was not evil, do you think he would have gotten along with T'Challa?
If he was no, it would be a Namor T'Challa situation because Doom's ego, even when he's doing a good thing, he has to let you know. And T'Challa would just be annoyed by the fact that he'd be like, "You fool, T'Challa! Of course, this is how you would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5." And T'Challa's like, "Yeah, I know. That's why I did it. But you could have compensated for this."
Right.
And it's like, "God, okay, bye, Doom. Tweet."
Yeah,
Like
And
the
then
thing
no,
is,
and then T'Challa was like,
I
"Bro,
don't
I've
care.
got vibranium. I don't need to compensate for shit."
the
Alright.
thing about Doom, um, we are really going on about Doom because I'm personally
no,
offended by this.
he's such a great villain. Like the thing about Doom is that his ego, even when he's doing a good thing, like even when you know he's trying to help you, he needs you to know
Did
that
I
he's
send you
helping
that
you.
scene from Earth's Mightiest Heroes when he ends up fighting along with Iron Man because they
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent it through.
like they say the
I don't
only
know,
way the
guys.
egos can
I don't know if Robert Downey is gonna knock this character out of the park.
He's not.
No,
He's
the
not.
thing is, even if he does, there's gonna be that certain cadence he can't escape, and you're gonna think Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like even if he gives a
Mm.
dry, straight delivery, now that we know who's underneath the mask there, it's going to warp our perception of the character.
Because
Good Lord forbid that they let him say, "Yo, RDJ, just play him however you feel."
Oh,
And then
God.
he starts aphorisming all over the place and waving his hand. And then you'll
They
see
better not let
5
him do
issues,
that.
and then you'll see the next 6 months later in the next comic book, you'll see Doom talking about, "Well, Richard, I like your new soul patch," or whatever the hell Robert Downey Jr. likes to say when he's in his MCU mode. I'm telling you now, it's
Look,
like
I'm quarter to divorcing. I'm this close to divorcing Marvel. Don't make me submit the divorce papers if you keep.
I already submitted them long
but
time
you
ago,
already have the
Chief.
papers. Why do you have the papers, Stephen? Why do you have the papers? Where did you get the papers from?
For my Star Wars divorce.
Number 24, Dina Pilgrim.
I told you. I told you.
What is this? Over, Doom.
Yes.
Over 60 years of
I know.
history. 70 years of history. What?
From
What?
a comic called Powers.
Remember that last episode when I was wondering why they kept the list low in the Return of the Jedi was raised number 70 something.
Oh, that was the film list. Yes, 100.
Yeah,
100 film
yes.
list.
And how I know it was a plan by Kathleen Kennedy to give me a heart attack, so I can appreciate now. This is
Oh,
definitely this is definitely what's his name? He took notes.
Mr. Extraordin, every time we say that, every time we pull up these characters,
Kev,
you need to just go fetch that clip from Guardians of the Galaxy with the Jamon Ansu. Who?
No, this is definitely Kevin Feige's attempt at killing me too. It's like they had a meeting with Kathleen Kennedy. It's like this one. Screw Buckmeister. He complains a lot, but we are used to his complaints. But Develo is just too much of a bitch right now. We hate him so much. He's making all the billionaires feel uncomfortable. We need to give him a stroke. So you know what? I'm gonna put Star Wars so low that it's gonna give him an aneurysm. All right, then I'm gonna take one of your kind of characters. I'm gonna play. Let's put Disney below so many bullshit characters that he might give. That once he has the stroke, this thing might finish him off. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna make sure that they're gonna put Magneto below the top 10. Little one.
Bruh, no, comments. There's nobody. There's no way you can tell me Dina Pilgrim. She's not even as famous as Scott Pilgrim. Like, what are we talking about here? Like,
who is Scott Pilgrim? Is number 59?
It's top 50, so it's 40 something.
40 something.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't know who she is.
So,
we definitely don't think she should be on the list. So
no, I know who she is, but I know it because I watched the series with Core Powers with Shelton Copley.
Oh,
so he was the main character who was a super who lost his powers, and then he becomes a detective. So basically, in this universe, super powers are there, and they have a police division that deals with the superpower people, and she is Shelton Copley's partner. But even then, like, she was all right. Like, it wasn't anything great. I enjoyed the series, but like,
over Doom though, that is crazy. Over Hal Jordan, over Deadpool, yo.
And like, also the only reason I even watched that series, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered with it, because I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know about the powers thing, was because it had Shelton Copley. Right. Otherwise I wouldn't have watched it. It's a decent series. Give it a watch. It's also called Powers. Give it a watch. It's decent. Shelton does his thing there. But she shouldn't even be on the list. Like, let's be honest, no one even knows her.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And number 23, Obelisk.
Obelisk. Over Doom though is crazy.
I feel like it's too low though.
Look, he single-handedly. I think he single-handedly saved the French comic industry.
Yes.
By himself. Well, Asterix and Obelix, that show, because look, every single summer holiday, they were marathoning this thing like crazy during the day to keep the kids.
Yes.
To keep the kids entertained.
Yes.
My dad used to own this comic book, which is wild because I was just like, but you own comic books? Why do you hate them so much right now? I don't understand. And he's like, apartheid. But anyway,
no, but remember, yours are demonic, and his are not. Because they are his.
This man is topless. Anyway,
not only is he topless.
You're reading about domain expansions and.
Namatimoni, Paco. Namatimoni.
You know.
But what they were doing.
Why does the hero have to summon the dark magician? Yeah. Why does he have to be dark? Why couldn't he be supposed the pure magician or something? Eh?
What's wrong with dark, Chief? What's wrong with dark? How?
It's our Satan.
What's wrong with darkness?
You know what you should have said, Tebelo? You see, Father, the man, aka apartheid, has warped your mind to make you think that anything black and dark is evil.
Use your third eye, brother.
And everything white is pure. But that's not how it is, my brother. That is not how it works. Like, don't let the man twist your mind and make you think that everything black is evil. My brother, open your mind.
When you go into the universe and you see the stars are white, but where do they sit? They sit in the darkness because the darkness holds all the light.
Exactly. The darkness allows the stars to shine.
I don't want to lie. For me, there was a point even where I liked Obelisk more than Asterix. I know Asterix is the main character. I mean, I guess you could say he's the central character. But the fact that this guy, when he was a kid, he fell into
the magic potion.
Yeah, I barely remember Asterix and Obelix. Like, I've read some of this.
Like, he doesn't have to drink the potion to be. He's always strong because of it.
Yeah.
It had a permanent effect on him because he fell into the magic potion as a kid. And do you know who dropped him in it?
Who?
Asterix.
Oh.
Yeah, because they were one of their childhood friends. It's just that Obelix was too stupid at school. And he thought Obelisk thought if he drank the magic potion, he'll become smarter for school.
Oh,
So Esther's like, right, let's go get you some magic potions so you can start doing better. And
Sounds like a smart plan. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it makes sense to me.
one thing I like about Asterix is he's the smart one. He's short for sure, but he's definitely the smart one.
oh no, he's the brains of the operation by far.
Yeah. Obelisk is more like the muscle for me. And
Yes.
the
He is the muscle,
yeah.
He's not just a muscle, he's also the stomach.
but he's also
He's
lovable.
also the stomach.
Yeah, he's like the Pumba to Timon.
Oh, that man ate that entire person and that chef's food under the table.
And shout out
Well,
to
and
anyway,
also-
gents, do we
my-
agree
my
that
favorite
number
thing-
23?
like I said before.
Oh, sorry, Zuko, go ahead first. Your favorite thing?
My favorite thing was they had this guy who played the harp. Every time after they whipped the women's asses, they would
Cacophonix.
tie him up. Yeah, they would tie him up, and then they would have a feast. And at the feast, the guy who plays the harp is supposed to be there, but he's always tied up. Mad hilarious.
Why is he tied up? Why was he tied up?
Because he sucks.
He sucks. My God. His music was so bad. The one comic strip, it started to rain. And, and they thought they'd use him because there was a drought in India. So they'd have to take him to India.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh man!
I just to answer your question, but I think he does deserve to be on this list, but I think maybe like number 15 or so, not 23. Like this guy is iconic. He's as iconic as Tintin, in my opinion.
But over Doom, though?
No,
Not
over.
over Doom, but remember Doom, we said top 10.
Okay.
We said
Oh,
Doom
that's
top
why
10. We're saying him top 15.
Okay.
So, let me put okay, guys, for those watching here and those who are generally as surprised as I am that Obelisk is number 23 and Doom is number 25. It's all my fault. Clearly, I have forgotten just how influential my channel is to these billionaires that are watching it and have got nothing better to do with their time. So they clearly engineered this behind the scenes to make sure that it triggers me as much as possible. So I have to come out, public apology to everybody watching. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was this important in these people's lives for them to screw up the list like this, okay?
No,
So it's
after
clearly my
we roasted Thrawn, they took it personally.
Yeah.
And I just want to say shout out to Gerard Depardieu, the actor who plays Obelisk in all the live action, I think, of
Also,
this.
Yeah.
And he was also like one of the most famous French actors, I think.
Hey, and one of the movies that I always laugh from Essos Obelisk is the scene where Caesar's like, Caesar's
Hunter
son.
Rose?
Dear God.
Okay, wait, sorry.
We'll come back.
Finish what you're saying.
I was saying there was a scene where Caesar, he's always surviving assassination attempts because he's got a tester for everything.
Yeah.
There's a tester of, there was a
For poison.
tester of mirrors.
Yeah.
No. Okay, there was a bath tester because they ran a bath for Caesar, and now this guy's like, no, before I jump into the bath, let me get someone to test the bath for me.
Yeah.
The worst one was the tester of mirrors. Like,
What assassination weapon was hiding in the mirror? That's funny.
All right.
tester of mirrors.
Okay, cool. Number 22.
Okay, back to where I was. Just Hunter Rose?
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea
I
who
don't know him.
What?
Wasn't he from the annoying show The Phantom or something like that?
No.
He's I read one issue of Hunter Rose and like I was like, this is fine.
Apparently, they're working on either a live action or a cartoon series. One of the two.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
What?
But,
How?
I just did a quick a read through them. Sounds like kind of me though. You know, you get superpowers and then you just do everything corrupt. So they got superpowers and they decided to become a criminal.
Yay. But
anyway, okay, like do you understand? Like I can understand Swamp Thing being on here because they are known. I
Yeah.
don't know this person like at all.
Hey, bro.
What's next? Code Lyoko. Come on.
Okay, wait. So you guys say he should not be on the list?
Absolutely
Not on the
Let me see.
list. No.
Never heard of him.
How is Hunter Rose on the same list as Hal Jordan and Doom? That doesn't. And Deadpool.
No.
That
Someone
doesn't.
tell me who this person is.
We don't know this
I
person,
think we
bro.
really need a lot of comments right now because we genuinely have no idea. So I think that some of these comics have been published more like in the West, like Buckmeister said previously, maybe like places like Canada or I don't know. Like I have no idea. So
They're talking
I don't
about
even know what
Yeah.
Grandel is. I've never even heard of Grandel. Like so I don't know. Hunter Rose, I don't know.
the
Like
only Grendel
there's
I
nothing.
know is from Beowulf.
Right. Okay.
That's
Okay, Cam, before you go to the next one, prepare them.
Guys, Tebelo, if you have your stroke meds, Buckmeister, if you have water, just be ready.
It's Magneto,
because-
isn't it?
Brrr.
It's Magneto.
Captain America, number 21.
Oh.
Look at their faces.
Okay, well, it's not Magneto, so I was like, I have to be warned.
As
Look.
Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Oh, okay,
I think Zuko and Tebelo would know this because he used to play in the 90s. In the
oh
early
God, that song was awful. But anyway,
He's too high, I think. I don't know.
Is too high?
He's too high. He's one of the most recognizable people. He's one of the original Avengers.
That's MCU ifications.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, like, for
No,
example,
no.
right? Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Captain America can't be higher than no, I mean maybe he can. I don't know. He was there in World War II.
Higher than Doom.
He was there in World War II, so
Higher than
I
Doom.
can maybe see it. But
Higher
the thing
than-
is, people used to roast Captain America for like ever. Those wingtips used to be jokes.
yes.
And then Chris Evans came out, and then everybody was like, "Oh my God, Captain America!" So
Because Chris Evans is America's ass.
I think okay, maybe not a joke, but
can I
he
take a
was
moment
just
to-
like old-fashioned Boy Scout,
Can we take
boring.
a moment to appreciate that everybody here is talking about how hard Chris Evans is, and that's the only reason why Captain America is actually any sort of relevance.
I didn't.
no. I mean, look,
I
hey,
didn't-
let's be fair to the character. The character did do stuff. Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, they did write like decent stuff for
Well,
Cap. But I
let's-
just
to be more.
I'm going to say something
more
that's gonna
accurate.
get the Marvel stands.
To be more accurate, it's Jack Kirby and Joe Simon.
I'm gonna say something
Oh,
that's gonna
okay,
get
yeah,
the Captain
Stanley
America
edited, yeah.
fans triggered. So if you're a Captain America stan, can you please cover your ears right now? I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Okay, I have you covered your ears? Yeah, no. Can you start saying la 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 la? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Look. For the longest time, Captain America was basically the what's his name? The Aquaman of the Justice League
Of the Avengers.
of the Avengers. Yeah. If you
the
find that,
Aquaman.
yes, because basically he was just the butt end of everybody's jokes.
Like he was
Just like
there,
Aquaman.
but he didn't really do
More than
anything.
Hawkeye? More than
I
Hawkeye.
think Hawkeye
Hawkeye-
got him beat. Because Hawkeye got it so bad that at one point Clint changed his whole power set and started to try and be like a giant man because he was like, all I've got is this bow and arrow thing. I gotta have powers. And then he started shrinking and growing, and he had one of the worst costumes. He looked like a go-go dancer from the 90s, bare-chested, butt out. And then eventually he went back to the bow and arrow because everybody was like, dog, this is ridiculous. Already we have Ant-Man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like Cap had some respect, but I just know that he was on that list of characters. It wasn't only just him. It wasn't only him, but like also Iron Man used to get roasted as well because he used to have iron undies or whatever the case is.
Superman at a point used to get roasted a lot. At a point, it got to a point where he was just like, this guy is not
The reason why Superman got roasted to heck is because Superman was basically perfect in every single way. Terrible.
No,
Right?
he was perfectly boring sometimes.
Yeah, because yes, I mean, if
Yeah.
it needs the universe to
That's actually it. He was boring.
yeah, the same. Captain America for me always screamed, well, U.S. propaganda. Everything the United
Exhibit A, look at his costume, look at his shield.
Look,
Yeah.
I mean, the character, I think, is a decent character. Does he deserve to be on this list? Yes. Would I put him over Doom? I don't think so.
No.
No.
I wouldn't even put him over Green Lantern.
No, Hal
Yeah.
Jordan, I can see why, especially in the last 10 years, because Hal Jordan's been suffering in terms of adaptations, whereas before the MCU decided to go downhill, they did Captain America a lot of justice. So I can see him shooting past Hal Jordan, but not Doom, I don't think.
Like, look, I don't want to lie, guys. As much as I like Captain America, I think those who know, but there's a lot of plot armor to this character, guys. Like, it's ridiculous sometimes.
No, I mean he operates in the Batman spectrum as well. I mean he boxed Thor at some stage. He what was the other thing that he did? I think he punched Galactus once and he didn't shatter, or something like that.
Yeah, that's definite plot armor.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's
Thor
a
should
lot.
sneeze him to death.
I mean, there's a lot of characters that get lots of plot armor. Like, who's another example? I mean, technically, Iron Man has had plot armor at some stages because he's also boxed with gods in his armor and whatever the case is. I mean, Hawkeye has also done some crazy stuff. Like,
Look,
anyway, the point is that
from
like
Thor and Hulk, most of the Avengers got plot armor for days. So
yeah, I mean, Black Widow surviving the Battle of New York
No,
is
but
crazy.
there's like believable plot armor and there's just like plot armor, Jele. Like
I mean, look,
Thor boxing with another god makes sense. Thor's a god.
Mm.
But Captain America boxing with a god doesn't make sense. He's just super powered. He just had a Red Bull. Like that's it.
Red Bull gives him
He
wings.
just had
came out of a bomb. I see what you did there.
No. Here's the thing. Like Civil War, I still think is one of the dopest MCU movies. I enjoy that movie every time. But
Same.
Captain America is a Super Saiyan in that thing. Like his power level is over 9,000. Because you can't tell me that two super soldiers can take on one of the most sophisticated armors ever designed by man. You cannot. People were going like, oh, well, it was 2-on-1 and he was holding back. I'm like, dog, there's so many contraptions in that freaking thing. Like, there's no way he wouldn't have like a rope or something in there to tie Captain America up or something, or a taser. Yeah. Like something, Chief. Like, you can't tell me that two super soldiers can take down that armor.
And a specific counter just for Captain America, because Tony's probably that kind of guy who thinks counters for people.
No, he's not. He's much on the fly. But I'm saying,
I'm just saying, like, as he's boxed with people who like, oh, I boxed this, I need this.
No, I'll tell you
and
that.
not specifically for a person, but just like to have something.
I think he's got riot gear in there. There's riot gear. But Tony Stark is not a meticulous planner like that. He's not a person who's
okay.
I think that, was it Friday that told him that you cannot win hand to hand, and it's like, okay, study his fighting pattern or something.
Yeah, there's something like that. But like that's what I'm saying. Like Tony Stark's idea is that he's super smart, but he just likes to build a bigger and better thing. Like that's why he made the Hulkbuster. Like the Hulkbuster that T'Challa designed in the comic books. What his Hulkbuster does is that when he's fighting a Hulk, any Hulk, it absorbs the gamma radiation from that Hulk so that it reduces their strength and then turns them back to human eventually. Tony Stark was just like, I'm going to make something that can hit as hard as the Hulk. And it's like, yeah, good luck.
Because you're going to make him more angry and he's going to kick your ass. But anyway. So, wait, what is the conclusion? He should be on the list, but he's way high.
Yeah, he's pretty high. I'd put him at 25 or something like that, or 30.
All right.
I think with the list that we've seen, he's fine where he is.
Okay.
But obviously, with bringing others lower,
around,
bringing like the Hal Jordans, the Dooms, etc. Close, but he is fine where he is.
I think sometime next year, guys, God willing, we should do our own top 50 and discuss it. Because this
we should do that top 50 in Comic-Con. right on stage.
Yeah. All right.
That would be fun.
Number 20, Wonder Woman. Diana Prince.
Na 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 na.
The most recognizable woman in
all of comics.
In all of comics.
She's
I mean,
number
Storm
20.
is close second, even though Storm does not have nearly as much stuff as Wonder Woman, which is crazy.
She's way too low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I put her at 11. I'd put her at 11.
I would have put her at least in the top 5.
Same.
Judging from this list, she's a top 10.
Yeah, given the impact she's done on comics in general,
and like she inspires a lot of women. Like,
but the thing is that like DC keep disrespecting her, so it's just like
that's because they get men to write her a lot, and I know.
I mean, no, I don't think it's. Let's not do that. I think like we need to kill this thing of only a woman can write a woman, only a man can write a man, only a black person can write a black person. We have to kill that thing.
Not that, but let me maybe make it clear what I'm trying to say, because we're talking about the character assassination or how they've not been doing her justice over the years. When the creator of Wonder Woman came up with the character, I think it's Morton Wise or something. I forgot the name. I think he invented the lie detector test. He had 2 women who were assisting him with this story thing. Yes, he was fascinated by bondage and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was about to say
like it was. Yeah, I know. And one of them was his concubine and his wife. So his wife and concubine were working alongside him. It's a whole weird thing. But
is that where the lasso of truth comes from?
Yeah, the lasso of truth was the whip.
But what I'm trying to say is sometimes. I'm not saying that just because you're a woman, you can come up with better stories. But what I'm just basically saying is get some sort of
female perspective.
Get perspective when you're writing.
That's what almost destroyed Wonder Woman in the Silver Age, wasn't it? Because some guy thought, no, feminism is on the rise. Let's change this characterization to be this woman who likes to do kung fu.
Yeah, the depowered. You know who that is? That's the same guy who killed Jason Todd. I forgot his name.
And the backlash almost had him burnt at the stake.
Yeah, because he depowered her, made her learn kung fu, and then gave her a new costume. So.
Well, here's my thing as a writer. I think you need to do your research. That's just all. I think all good writers do their research. You need to know why people like this character. You need to know what are the top stories of the character, and then you need to be able to approach your series. What I think is a lot of comic book writers and just terrible writers in general, like there's the difference between like a good writer and a bad writer, especially in comic books, is that a good writer will either add to lore or make lore that is so cool people will overlook the fact that it contradicts the lore that came before.
Yeah.
And then a bad writer will just disregard everything that came before and come up with some contrivance, aka depowering Wonder Woman to teach her kung fu when she's been an Amazonian for I don't know how long and has been in how many battles and wars. Why would she need to learn kung fu or whatever the case is? Because she has her own fighting style anyway, which is like Pankraton or Grecian wrestling, basically, or whatever the case is.
Jim Starlin did that? I think
Yeah. So I'm saying, I think the thing is that when it comes to writing, I think for me, you need 2 ingredients. And I even think this, when you're a fan of the character, even if it's bad, it'll be way better than somebody who's not a fan of the character at all. Because even if it's bad, right, at least you'll be honoring stuff that came before it type of thing.
That's true.
Like versus where you don't even care about this character, it's a paycheck and you write whatever you want.
But also, like, shouldn't editors interfere sometimes when you're like,
no, they don't care. Like, editors are businessmen. Editors look at, if you mess with the Batman book, that's when they'll step in. But Wonder Woman, they're just like, she's there.
You know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Sometimes she makes more of an impactful appearance as a cameo in other IPs than she is in her own.
Yeah, that's true. Like, she would be like, should agree with something that Superman is doing or saying, and we're like, Wonder Woman wouldn't agree with this.
Oh no, Injustice butchered her six
Injustice,
ways
yeah.
from
Even
sideways,
Superman
6
Red
ways
Flag.
from Sunday. Yo,
Yeah.
There was that annoying one that got me going. Yeah.
they just made her. They just made her Superman's whole, and I'm just like, this is not Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
This is not Wonder Woman.
She's Aquaman's concubine. Like you're like, wait, what?
And also, it's like, just first off, Wonder Woman would never be nobody's concubine. Let's just start there. Like that would not happen. And then two, or like they'll have her agree with things that just don't make sense. Like that's why the Injustice movie, right, the animated movie, people say it's the worst thing. I think it's some of the best storytelling that's ever come out of the Injustice universe.
Agreed.
Because at least some characters are consistent.
Agreed.
Like I can see Wonder Woman agreeing to kill Joker. That's fine. But when Superman loses it and he starts massacring a bunch of innocent people,
children,
she actually turns around to him and she's just like, "What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
what is this?"
Right.
And like, we didn't get any of that in the Injustice game at all.
And to get it a little more context in terms of this is that Wonder Woman is a warrior first. Yeah, she's striving for peace, but she doesn't mind putting down her villains.
No, I mean, she's a pacifist when she's ready to pacifist.
Remember,
But
remember what she did to Maxwell Lord in the comics at a stadium on live TV? She killed it.
But Wonder Woman fans were not happy with that because they were just like, what's this? She, as much as she is willing to kill her villains, she does talk to them first.
Yeah.
Like there is, she does try first. And
I mean, in
that Maxwell situation, she didn't have a choice, I guess. But I'm saying, like, killing him on live television, I don't think she'd want to traumatize like children like that or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
There's the other one where the Wonder Woman movie back in the, I don't know, early 2000s. We are so old now, guys. Where she ends up decapitating Ares. That one also made sense.
I mean, she decapitated Demon Stephen Wolf in the
in the movie.
In the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So wait, we agree that she deserves to be on this list, but we think
higher.
I
would have put her in the top 5, but I get it. Others would have put it in the top 10, but let's see what else is happening.
Again, like I know Wonder Woman tangentially. I've read some of the stuff. Some of the stuff I've enjoyed. Some of the stuff I haven't enjoyed. But she's too big a character for
from the
her
impact,
to be there.
Like, remember, made her like the secretary of the Justice Society initially. Like,
oh God,
she was not even considered an equal, I guess, at the time. Why would you make her the secretary?
The fact that she's the one, she is the first female character superhero ever. Like, sure, we can talk about like famous warrior princess and stuff like that throughout the eons, but when it comes to actual comic books, before her, who was there?
Let us know in the comments. Anyway.
Thank you.
Number 9.
The Punisher. What?
Who hurt you?
Who made this list?
Who hurt you?
Oh, guys.
Yeah, no, guys.
Like the Punisher is the worst character of all time.
Guys, who had this guy? Who look, no.
How was he over Wonder Woman? What the hell?
The guy who made this list, I'm telling you, he watched the Evil Cult. He was watching the scene. Listen, okay. Never trust a woman. Yes. The prettier she is, the more than. What was her name? Who broke your heart, my guy?
How is Punisher over Wonder Woman?
Message me the girl who broke your heart to make
Hal Jordan?
Doom.
Doom, bro.
How?
Over Doom.
Yeah, extra. Why did you even bring us this list?
I can see him above Deadpool, maybe, but Frank Castle over Victor Von Doom?
Wait.
Over Wonder Woman.
Who was it? Deathstroke? Is he even in this list?
No, Deathstroke ain't here. I don't think so.
I haven't seen him yet.
Oh,
I haven't
God.
seen him yet.
But Punisher, yeah.
Okay, wait. Should he be on the list to begin?
No. No,
I can see him. I can see him on the list, but not this high. I'm
his
sorry.
movie was
This
whack.
like
He's
Wait, which movie are you talking about, Dola?
that terrible one they released.
There's two movies, you know
Which
that.
one? There's two movies.
What?
isn't it?
There's
No,
three.
okay, that's no. There's two.
There's Dolph, I get. Then there's
Oh, Dolph Lundgren, and then it's Patrick
Patrick-
Jane, and then it's Ray Stevenson.
Ray
Okay.
Stevenson.
Yes.
and then there's
Hey,
John, the series.
Oh, and then there's the series. I think the series
I've read a
pushed
lot of
him up.
Punisher. I've read a lot of Punisher. I think Punisher is a very interesting and tragic character. I think he's inherently nuts. Like it's
Batman
not.
could kill, basically.
No. He's not. That's
Nah.
that. There's other characters that would fit that bill. Like T'Challa fits that bill a lot better than Punisher does. Like I mean, yeah, but also he's compelling, but then he gets one note. Like it's getting to the point where like Punisher, you know what he is, and he doesn't evolve past that, and he refuses to evolve past that himself. So 19 is crazy. I would put him on Deadpool. He'd be like 46 under Deadpool or something. Deadpool was
What?
45.
Watch me actively disassociating right now. Like, the sky is blue.
No.
I enjoy Punisher. I enjoyed the Netflix series, but however, for the people who've been ahead of him above Wonder Woman, crazy.
Above Daredevil, bro.
Above
Doom,
Daredevil.
Daredevil, like it's insane. It's insane. And but I don't know, maybe this could also be a recency bias because Punisher has gotten hot now. Punisher was cool back in the, but Punisher was hot now. And also, I remember there was an arcade game I used to play.
Yeah, same here.
But you could
Nick Fury, right?
you could
Nick Fury.
yeah, you could be Nick Fury or Punisher.
And Kingpin
And
was
so-
the big bad.
Yeah. So as an 80s kid, I fucks with Punisher, but this is way too high.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you take away the TV game and you take away the Netflix series now, you don't really care a lot about
Take
Where's-
Punisher.
the Patrick Jane movie, then what do you have, really?
Yeah.
Where's
And the Ray Stevenson movie was actually
Where's
was
Wolverine?
nice.
Where is Scott Summers?
Okay, are we finished? We all
Where's
agree that-
Cable?
so we all
Where's
agree.
Jean Grey?
We all agree it should be higher, right? I mean,
No.
low.
Lower, way
Lower.
lower. I
Yeah,
don't like,
yeah.
way lower. Like I
Like
can
that-
understand him being on the list. but
I get your guys' arguments, but I'm still holding to my opinion that he does not deserve to be in this list. Fight me.
Damn, Tebello, what happened to you, bro? Like you don't think anybody should be here?
I mean, like he's the quintessential anti-hero. Like he kind of solidified the anti-hero trope. So
He's the character that ruined Batman.
That's why I keep going back to Batman, because if you think about it, tragic, someone you love was killed, then you still
Yeah.
that
No, but the thing is, Batman is more human than Frank. Frank
Yeah.
is a machine. Frank, like the thing is, like he lives very like Frank is a very binary person. Like for example, right? Batman will see like there'll be these two parents and they're like abusing their children or whatever the hell the case is. Like what Batman will do is he'll probably take those parents to prison and then try to put them in a reform program or something. Frank will shoot those parents right in front of their children and just
Yes.
look at the children and be like, "Don't commit crime, or I'll be back for you," and he'll just leave. And they just have to live with the fact that their parents got shot in the face, even though like their parents were abusive. It's like I get it, but they're still my dad, so that would be weird.
it still doesn't make sense.
And
why
then
it's
technically,
one of the
and
good-
then technically, you traumatize the kids because now the kids say my parents are dead because of me, because they are kids, so they'll think that way.
It
Even
doesn't
though
make
it's
sense why the heroes would let him just roam the streets, even though he's doing
No,
it.
they don't. Frank
don't.
visits prison quite often. And the thing about Frank is that he's also excited to go to prison because what he does is he goes to prison and then he just starts fights and kills a bunch of inmates in prison and then
Didn't Captain
escapes.
America straight up kill him at some point?
No, Captain America whooped his ass because he was just like, bro, like the thing is it was Civil War.
Or
So
the
apparently there was two villains that were coming to join Cap's side, and Punisher was like, nope, and just shot both of them in the head. And
Yeah.
like Captain America's like, bro, what the hell? And he was just like, no, but they're villains. And he's like, yeah, but people can change. He's like, no, they can't.
like
How do you know?
villain when you were introduced into this whole Marvel thing. You tried to kill Spider-Man. What's the problem?
I thought he was a villain. Then I found out he wasn't. Then he was cool.
Anyway.
Dude, so if you watch the series, you get that vibe. Like Buck nailed it. Like this dude is tunnel vision, kill bad guys, fuck them all up, fuck
No,
everything
Bella, in the
else.
Daredevil series, he was using a gun in a hospital. And then he was like, I'm a sharpshooter, Alpha 14555. Of course, I wasn't going to miss. It's like, bruh, that's a gun in a hospital. How am I supposed to know how accurate you are?
And also, those walls are thin. You could shoot someone, and what if it goes through? Because you probably use those specialized bullets. You don't use regular bullets because you're trying to kill a motherfucker because you want it to go through the armor and everything.
Crazy. All right. Number 18, Hello Jones.
Never heard of her. Next.
Next.
Buckmeister kills me though.
Okay, you know, Cam.
Say this quickly. We don't know any 2000 AD characters apart from Judge Dredd. I just want to make that clear. And also,
no, but Judge Dredd fans, you can't. Judge Dredd fans, you cannot look me in my eye and tell me whoever Halo Jones is needs to be over Wonder Woman. You cannot.
Yeah.
Even Punisher needs to be higher than her.
All right.
And we just dissed Punisher for being that high.
Oh, that's heavy.
Number
Iron Man.
Iron Man, aka
Proton Cannon.
Iron Man is top 10, guys. Like
top 20.
Top 20. Top 20. So it's fine where he is actually.
I think here is the case of the MCU.
Yeah, maybe
this is heavy MCUification.
Yeah, this is MCU.
But I like him in the cartoons as well.
I like the comics as well. I had a whole comic book of him, like I think like an anthology thing, and it was quite interesting to be honest. Like that's why
he's a good character. I'm not knocking his character, but I'm just saying, like, for him to be over Wonder Woman is
that
has to be last. That has to be last 10 years MCU synergy things happening here.
Yeah,
because I definitely knew more Wonder Woman than him, even before the MCU, DCU.
The only time I knew anything about Iron Man was basically during the Marvel vs. Capcom game, up until the MCU happened, and then he became a lot more popular. And then Earth's Mightiest Hero came along, and he rose to superstardom. Because you can't tell me, no matter how hard you fight, the cartoon rendition of Iron Man really reached to epic levels when it came from that series, compared to any other adaptation.
He was more known than he was revered.
Because he even had a cameo in the Cartoon Network, it's in Fantastic Four, and it was still
like a 90s Iron Man cartoons animated series.
Right? Yeah, because also Ghostface, he's also the one who got me into.
Tony Starks.
Yeah, Tony Starks.
Anyway.
So he's fine.
I guess for this list he's fine where he is, but I don't know. Him and Captain America should be neck and neck.
Yeah.
For this list, I think you could probably even go top 15, because a lot of these people I
think I agree with Meister. I think they should have either paired them and put them on the same thing, kind of like how they did with Apollo and Midnighter. Or one should have been 16, one should have been 17.
That was a diversity pick. I'm convinced of it now. Have you seen any other LGBT character ever since that?
Yeah,
Midnighter and Apollo are really good. Like, please go check out those comic books.
I'm not disputing that. Good. I'm just saying, have you seen any other ever since that position?
Well, I'm just saying they don't get
also remember
books. Like what happens is DC will say, here is an LGBTQ character, and they'll actually be a great character, and then they'll just disappear into the ether. Marvel also does that,
which then means that those characters should have been held higher, and there should have been more representation.
That's why they love
Yeah, but
taking
I'm
established characters and then flipping them to.
yeah, because
Yes.
that's apparently how they
That,
get that. And I'm
Because
just like, for
it's easier
example,
for them because they don't have to develop a new story. They just
yeah.
continue with whatever story they
like
had, but then they just add.
because for example, North Star, right? North Star, who
Yeah.
was in Alpha Flight and everything,
Yeah.
he was kind of on the up. He was kind of on the up and coming. He even had a whole marriage issue, and then just bye.
Was
And
he?
then one of my biggest infuriating ones was New 52 with what they did with Bunker. Like Bunker was one of my favorite characters in Teen Titans. He was like spunky, he had attitude, he was fun to watch. I was like, all right, maybe they're gonna take this guy somewhere. And gone. Haven't seen this bruh since. Apparently, the last time you see him, he vaguely remembers being part of the Teen Titans. That's like the last you see of him.
And here's the problem: they're missing out. If you look at IPs that are making a killing right now, that are on the sexually frustrated ladies are ramming all the LGBT media. If you think about it, look at how well Dead Boy Detectives did, even though it was only one season. Look at how well Heartstopper is doing. Do you think a tenth of the population, because that's what the LGBT is giving this much attention to these things? Of course not. Where's the rest of the attention coming from? The ladies. But
No, but I'm just saying, like, for me also, it's just that Bunker was an amazing character. Like, he was, like, I was invested in his story. And then I was like, where's he gonna go? And gone. And bro, like,
exactly.
gone. Like,
I'm agreeing
nothing.
with your point of view, and I'm saying is that you're letting go of liquid gold because you just content in flipping characters that are just there. Where if you develop characters that were in the LGBT and that you just give a hint of an attention, you just see just how many of these ladies would flock towards towards your storylines, because that's what's happening right now. But anyway, don't listen to
Yeah,
me. Who am I?
anyway.
Keep giving me heart attacks.
Just look up, just anybody, just look up Bunker. Like, and I'm not saying this is like look up Bunker if you're a gay person. Just look up Bunker if you're into comic books. Like that character was so good, and his power set, like he was like a Green Lantern light, but he was so creative with how he made his powers and stuff, and all his powers look like bricks and everything. So that's why they called him Bunker. He was the best thing about New 52 Titans, and I was heartbroken that Tim Drake was just a nothing character in New 52. Bunker was the only person saving that book, and then gone.
Anyway, moving on.
Rorschach, number 16.
Wow.
Walter Kovacs.
Can someone answer the phone,
character-
because I effing called it?
As a character, I love him, but this is way too high. Because there's literally one movie.
Wonder Woman.
Over Doom.
No, over Doom, over Wonder Woman,
Over Iron Man?
even dude, I'd even take Punisher over Rorschach.
No, like I get it.
Who hurt
Alan
you?
Moore killed it. Watchmen was
Was an interesting movie.
I'm not. Well, I mean, the movie is debatable, but I've read the comic book, and I'm like, yes, it was a groundbreaking. It was a groundbreaking comic book in terms of how it deconstructed the genre of superheroes, and also it's like beautifully illustrated.
Yes.
But
also, I think it also introduced that, like the artist did that whole 9-panel or 6-panel thing, which was also
it came before. There was a one comic book, I think it was like about a guy who was part of the concentration camps in Germany, and they were persecuting the Jewish. And basically, this artist, I think at the time it was an artist that worked with Stan Lee, I think.
okay.
And if I'm remembering the story correctly, and was this, and like he wanted to do something like that, I think in Marvel Comics or whatever, and Stanley was just like, this is not going to make sense to the readers or something. I might be misremembering the story, but long story short,
I think I know the guy you're talking about. I think Matt, is it either Matt Daper or Matt,
something like that.
broke him down,
And
like the YouTubers, one of those two YouTubers actually broke him down. Like he's the one that revolutionized the whole paneling thing.
Yes.
Right.
And what he did is that in that comic book with the guy, is that basically this person who used to be he was like one of the Nazis or whatever, one of the head Nazis, or whatever, when everybody was free, he was panicking for his life because he thought that all of his karma was going to catch up with him. And then basically this guy drew a 9-panel thing of him falling into the train and getting hit by a train or something like that.
Right.
And that was like the end of the story. So that's where I know that 9-paneling thing comes from. I just know that Watchmen was one of the first comics to really employ that technique throughout multiple pages. Like they would describe stuff in detail, scene by scene, and everything. Because like Alan Moore said, he wanted to take the genre of comic books and that term of storytelling and push it to its like virtual limits. That's why it was so hard to adapt.
I think one of the other things is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this Watchmen the kind of the birth of the comic graphic novel type of subgenre?
I don't know. DC had graphic novels.
The guy who came up with graphic novels is, what's this guy? The guy who created the Spirit? What's his name again?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that guy.
That was such a terrible adaptation.
Will
Will
Eisner is the one that came up with the graphic novel. He even has a whole book about it.
Yeah, because but this clearly falls under.
No, I think what happened is that I think this. I don't know if it created it, but I know that it kicked off the whole subversion and introspection and breaking down tropes of what superheroes are like and everything. Like I think stuff like Watchmen would have, like, which one came first, Dark Knight or Watchmen? I think Watchmen, right?
I think they came out around the same time because it was the 80s, right?
Oh yeah, possibly. But anyway, I think, well, between Moore and Frank Miller, that's when people started to like their superheroes like gritty and serious and all of that stuff. And and this is when it started stepping away from all the fantastical elements of like storytelling where, you know, it'd be kick, punch, kapow action. And it was talking about like how superheroes fit in the political landscape and all of those things.
Yes.
But Rorschach, like he's one of the best characters in Watchmen or whatever. A lot of those characters are good. I think the only character that was like kind of lacking is Silk Spectre. Like she was the only one kind of lacking in there. She also had some depth to her, but whatever. But the point is that Bra is too high. No ways.
Just to give people context. So Alan Moore wanted to use characters from the Minutemen, right? But then he couldn't. So he basically like stole some of those characters and created his own version. Because Rorschach, for instance, is the Question. He's a detective. You can't see his face. So yada yada yada. Owlman, is it Owlman or whoever that guy is? The owl, whatever. He is basically Blue Beetle. The first Cat Cord. I think it's the first or second Blue Beetle. Yeah, things like that. But it worked. Regardless, it works. But anyway, like I think Zuko said it a long time ago before we got into all this detail. He's too high on this list. So
shame. Somebody heard the guy who made this list, shame.
But it
That's our herder.
On here though, Devil, I think. I don't think he's
That's our herder. That's all I'm hearing.
Maybe 40 though. There's no way he should be 16.
Higher than Wonder Woman. Somebody hurt him.
That's crazy.
Somebody hurt him.
And the only thing I have to say about Rorschach is this.
Wait,
you don't understand.
Death from the Sandman.
I'm not locked up in here with you. You locked up here with me. That was the most gangster line ever, man.
Number 15. Death Sandman.
He doesn't even have a picture.
Sandman.
Death of the Endless.
Actually, a picture. I think maybe, I don't know. There's something wrong.
It was literally at the beginning.
No, it doesn't have a picture.
He doesn't have a picture.
At the beginning. Oh yes,
yeah. When you open the website, that was Death of the Death of the Endless.
I don't think she deserves to be on here though.
Honestly,
maybe top 100, but top 50?
No, remember, because the other thing is like when people are building lists like that, for me, another thing they have to consider is impact. It's not just how good a character is, it's also how much they've permeated like the public subconscious and all of that stuff. Because that's how these lists are built in the first place anyway, or how they should be built. Because I'm just like, I mean, the Sandman line was good, but like it was not like I'm saying over Wonder Woman, like over the first woman at DC Comics. That's kind of That's weird.
That's a low blow.
Who's had more impact, who's had more merch, more everything, more recognition.
A couple of good animated movies as well.
I mean,
Yeah, those
Hmm.
throats are good. But
she-
I don't know.
yeah, guys, like, look, I once hyperfixated on the endless and characterization. I can get that she's literally the second most powerful of the endless. I
Mm,
think the only one who's stronger is Destiny.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because
then where does Sandman rank?
third.
Oh,
Wait, who's Destiny? Is it the guy with the book?
Yeah, he's the guy with the book. He's basically he's the top G.
And the girl with the goldfish?
That's Delirium, isn't she?
I don't remember.
Yes,
The Delirium.
it is delirium.
Delirium is like the younger sister that everybody watches over. She's crazy, but you know what?
Yes.
We all love her.
Yeah.
Then we've got the twins, Desire and Despair. And they were once one being. They split into two because humanity is just crazy like that. And because of that, Dream keeps judging them because it's like you couldn't keep yourself together. What the hell is wrong with you?
Mm.
And Desire's like, F you, I want to screw you over. Then we've got Distraction, who decided, you know what, I'm sick and tired of this family and I'm going to peace out.
Yeah, he's been missing for a minute, no?
Yeah, he's like, the protocol, get the protocol. They're like, bye.
I need to
And that's-
reread this series again.
And that's the sad thing because Delirium actually liked the protocol the most. She was
Mm.
like that cool older brother that, you know what, that kind of gets
That's
her.
that gets her.
And now he decided to peace out and she's not feeling too good about it.
The Netflix series is surprisingly good, hey?
It is good, and
Mm.
I like the casting they did for Death. There, it's one of my favorite
Yeah.
things about the series.
I don't want to lie. I always saw Keanu Reeves playing Sandman, Morpheus, but when I saw that guy, I was like, "You are
Yeah,
perfect." Actually.
yeah, no.
You're
The
per-
only reason you always saw Keanu Reeves is because of his Morpheus. I have absolutely no anything. I have absolutely no feeling type of character.
Yeah, like if you look at the illustrations, you
Yeah.
could Keanu Reeves there.
Yeah,
But anyway,
but
so
they killed
Okay,
it.
what's the conclusion? Shouldn't be on this? Should be on this list?
Should they be on
should
this
be lower.
list?
Should be lower. I don't even think they should
I'm
be on
not
the list
sure.
because
Top
But she's-
100, top 100 maybe, not top.
Yeah,
yeah, like in terms of impact, in terms of
cultural impact.
visibility, in terms of being known, in terms of hype.
Yeah,
Like we
'cause
know Death, but we don't know Death from Sandman.
and you know what gets me going? As you're going higher in this list, the other characters.
Jess, just give me a second.
Okay.
Keep going.
The other characters that deserve to be here that
Mm.
aren't, like, once again, the questions that come to mind was Wolverine, where's Catwoman, damn it, where's
Cyclops.
Hmm?
You mentioned Cyclops as well.
where's Cyclops, where's Jean Grey?
Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, those
Where's
are the
the
characters.
T'Challa?
You don't want to see
Where's-
the next one.
Where's T'Challa?
The
You don't wanna
Incredible
see the next
Hulk,
one.
aka Bruce Banner at number 14.
Njani, so high,
Too low.
so high. Like
It's too
this
low?
should be way lower. This should
Wait,
be
you
way
saying
lower.
that the Hulk should be lower, Zuko?
Yeah.
I mean higher. Sorry, Askis. The bundles as low.
I wouldn't put him above. I wouldn't put him above Iron Man.
No, Hulk was
I
whooping
would.
Hulk was whooping Iron Man in terms of popularity for a very long
I
time.
would.
No, I know.
Remember-
I know Hulk and Spider-Man at a point were like the Marvel characters.
Yes.
Hulk,
Se
Spider-Man,
hanyetsa
and
santse e
Wolverine.
tshireletse. Se hanyetsa o tlo tlola.
But
Se hanyetsa santse e
for me
tshireletse.
personally, Hulk is just the muscle of the Marvel universe. Like
No, there's a lot to him, Kim. There's a lot to this
Oh wait,
character.
let me finish. I've been a fan of him, like even when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys remember Sanyata growing up.
Se hanyetsa santse e tshireletse.
Yeah.
Funny
I used to
enough,
watch
we
the-
could
I
have
used-
met him at Comic-Con, but we were all too busy.
I used to watch.
Yes, Luther.
watch
I
that-
didn't know he was there, bro. I was so annoyed when I saw it. I saw it like
Yeah.
I saw it on the Saturday that he was there. Like the Hulk was there, Lou Ferragamo.
I just okay. Let me put it this way. For me, I don't personally. This is a personal take, no. I love him as a character. The idea of him is great. But personally, from either the comics that I read or the animated series or the series or the movies that I've seen, it's as the writers don't really do much with him. It's either he's mind controlled or he's just
Check out the Immortal Hulk. Check out this comic series called The Immortal Hulk. It'll probably do everything that you're asking for. Because the thing is with the Hulk as a character, right? He comes from Bruce's trauma as a child.
Yes.
That's kind of where the thing stems from. Because Bruce himself is also a very angry person.
True.
So Bruce himself is trying to be a good person, and the Hulk manifests because of the gamma radiation, what, but it's the second personality that Bruce created in order to deal with how everybody was whooping the hell out of him as a kid and all of that stuff, and etc and all of that stuff. So then they become separate personalities to the point where the Hulk in this shot, I think it's from Planet Hulk. I think this shot is from Planet Hulk. I can't remember. But then it becomes a point where Hulk is trying to be his own person because Bruce is always trying to suppress his anger, and the Hulk as a personality is just like, you can't keep me locked up in a cage like this, or whatever the thing is. So then eventually he wants to go off on his own, and then the Hulk, discovers emotions, he discovers his family, he gets married, he has a son and everything, and then the Illuminati, obviously, and they dumbasses leave a bomb to blow him up and kill everybody. But yeah, no, the Hulk's got a lot of stuff going on as well, because also the Hulk as a character, he doesn't have like one mode. I mean, also you get different shades of the Hulk. Like there's Joe Fixit, which is a mafia Hulk, which is weird. You got Doc Green, which is Professor Hulk. And then what was the other one? You've got the Devil Hulk as World Breaker is regular Hulk, but he's just mad to the point where he can actually stomp the world and break it and all of that stuff. And
okay, Little Wayne, I'm a the fucking world.
Yeah, but like,
look, okay, for me,
I think I see him higher than Iron Man just because of how much popularity he's had. He's had so many movies. He's also had games before Iron Man and everything. But 14, I would maybe put him at 10.
Especially when you see the dross that has come also before here.
Delicious yawn. Okay. Look, one of his best adaptations that really put the Hulk on the spotlight in the common area, because we are talking about I love that we are referencing the back in the good old days, but once again, to quote, Earth Mightiest Hero really did the Hulk justice as a character, as in putting him on the spotlight, because literally episode 3?
Yeah.
Of the Earth's Mightiest Hero, we have him literally saving the world from. He's the muscle that managed to take down Graviton, and he did what no other character did, including Thor, because Thor was pinned to the ground, and this guy was
that didn't make sense to me. I was like, Thor, I was like, Thor, I know you're stronger than this. I was just like, this is the plot kicking in to make sure Hulk gets his time to shine.
It's also because. And this is I want somebody to have a healthy debate on this. They designed Thor to be the ultimate counter for the Hulk. When they first created him, like the only thing that would be stronger than the Hulk would be a literal god, and they just God of Thunder.
Didn't they create Hulk before Thor?
Yes, the Hulk concept came before Thor. Thor came after in response to the Hulk.
Yes.
So
yeah.
That being said, I can see why the Incredible Hulk would be in this list higher than the certain other characters. I mean, that's why I'm saying
I wouldn't put him higher than Wonder Woman, but I'm saying in this, like, okay, I like the Hulk more than I like Wonder Woman, but I would say Hulk has to be 11, Wonder Woman has to be 10. That's how I would rephrase
this is like a popularity contest. Honestly.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because this is
it can't be. It's not a popularity contest. It's a personality contest.
Yeah,
because Grendel.
yeah.
How is
then
Grendel on this list, Chief? I
there's
don't
some
understand.
characters that
Ooh.
just don't make sense.
Oh,
I mean,
lava band.
there are so many characters in the Marvel and the DC universe alone that could fill up the 50 places roster very quickly and for very good reasons. And the reasons why now these characters you've placed them in the order that you have just doesn't make sense to me. And maybe somebody can explain it to me in simple English. I'm looking at you, King Lion.
Oh God.
That I need someone to explain this to me in simple English because I don't get it. I just don't get this the way this list is.
All right, let's go to the next one, Cam.
Wonder Woman got this thing started.
All right.
Yeah,
because
Doctor Doom is the iconic villain that got the concept of a super villain started. What makes these characterizations and positioning make sense? I don't understand. Anyway.
Oh God.
Oh, lava band.
Vladek Spiegelman.
Next.
Is that a Nazi symbol behind him?
Yes.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an allegory for the
Let me just
Holocaust
read
and
the
whatever
concept.
via.
Go up a bit, Kim.
Pardon? Sorry, Zuko, what did you say?
Just go up a bit. I just want to read the summary.
A real life hero who survived what?
Insurmountable odds.
Depicted as a mouse. His concentration camp incarceration under the yoke of the Nazi felines. Oh God. Oh God, this is Master Splinter, isn't he?
No, I mean, if he was Splinter, the Nazis wouldn't stand a chance. But anyway, point being is that like this is supposed to be a real depiction of a Holocaust survivor in mouse form.
Yes.
And
yes,
I've heard of this.
They call them rats.
Yeah, I've heard of this series, but I haven't read it.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it's considered to be one of the best comic books out there. It's like when someone is an artist.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah, he's one of those. This guy.
That's all good, but the point of this is like impactful, recognizable, and if
you couldn't blackmail me enough to watch this. Diddy would have files on me, and I'll still tell him to go to hell before I watch.
Next one, before we get our next Diddy reference. Good God, Spider Jerusalem.
Ubani Lona.
He says he's a journalist.
Ubani Lona.
Spider Jerusalem.
I have no idea that there's a comic called Transmetropolitan. Like I've never heard of before.
I've seen this in shelves. It looks crazy and weird, but what?
Why does he have the QB stuck on him? He looks like he's got the QB in his QB.
He looks like he's got the
QB
QB in his stomach. He's got Sharon gun in one eye. I don't know.
This is Orochimaru's fever dream.
Next, I don't know this guy. I don't know.
Will he be on the list?
No,
well, I don't know who it. I've seen a cover, but wherever he is, he's too high. This doesn't make sense.
Like
Next.
Preacher, move along.
Okay.
Preacher afterwards. Preacher's number 11, guys.
Preacher.
Fan? Okay. Anyway, Jessica
11.
Preacher.
Preacher's higher than Doctor Doom. Preacher's higher than the Hulk. Preacher's higher than Wonder Woman.
What's along more? How?
Preacher's higher than 90. Preacher's higher than 90%
until I saw the series, I didn't even know about Preacher.
You know what I'm starting to think? Like if someone who first read Berserk as their first manga or Akira.
Oh God.
Made a list and shonen characters would be like scrambled, jumbled up there wherever. I feel like this person read a lot of mature comics. 2000 AD.
Yeah, but like, dog, that stuff is not that like Preacher. From what I remember, it was like all right. Like Garth Ennis is, I believe it's Garth Ennis who wrote this, right?
Yes. Well,
like for me, he's kind of a one-trick pony. Like it's all mean-spirited, and it's all like hyper-violent, stylized violence, and he's like all in your face about speaking truth to power, kind of, sorta. Yeah. But his messaging is like it kind of just veers off to the left. So like because I just remember Preacher, like he was just like he was like, I'm gonna stick it to God, and I'm like, all right, dog, that is like kind of edgy. Like, okay, I get it, you're gouging out to the spirit of good for you, and like you're a preacher, so you're a priest turning on. It's like, all right, this is a lot.
I don't want to lie. When I read the comics back in high school, the interesting things about it for me was the dialogue and the slice of life moments. So things that really happened out of what you just said now, Buckmeister, like out of the main plot, where it's just like them chilling, maybe after like, like for instance, Provincias, since it's like half vampire or something, like he would be hungover and he'd be talking to Jesse, and there's a cat that scratches him, wants to kill him, is taking a dump. Stuff like that for me was crazy. And backstory is like how this guy's dad was a soldier, and they show someone jerking off, and
Oh
like
God.
it's crazy.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that's the thing about Ennis. Like Ennis, like he just throws everything at the window, and I'm just like sometimes it works, but
And you
sometimes
were
it's just
commenting about my Diddy comments
No, no, no,
because
no,
somebody creates this level of smart.
no, like okay, let me put it like this. You know, like how soldiers do pranks on each other?
Yo.
It just so happened that this guy was taking a dump and jerking off. That was the time when they were going. Okay, maybe the way of explaining it, the way doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The guy, you're not doing this thing any
the more,
favors.
the more you explain,
The
the more
more
this,
you
the more
explain it, the worse it gets.
yeah, dog, like
Sorry, just like Fee did his lawyer. Like,
oh
dude,
god,
there were 1,000 bottles of lube, but there were a lot.
Can't
but
stop, won't
that-
stop, can't stop, won't
You
stop.
know, it's weird.
This is the
character
remix.
from Vertigo that I think should have been here. Because when I was reading Preacher, there was something called Shade, the Changing Man. I feel like that should also have been here. But I think,
okay, let's go to the next one.
okay, personally, I think he does deserve to be on the list, but not number 11.
Zuko, you're on mute. Ha!
Okay, this is the last, the last character for the day. The Thing.
Oh, higher than the Hulk, Mudim.
It's clapping.
Mudim, higher than the Yo!
I'm mixed on this one because the Thing is awesome, but
Number 10?
Higher than the Hulk? Higher than Wonder Woman?
I don't think
Higher than clearly 90% of the X-Men that are supposed to be here, because you're not gonna tell me that I've already given up on other iconic X-Men that are gonna make here. Charles Xavier's not gonna be on
he's
this
top
list.
20. Ben Grimm is top 20.
Charles Xavier's not here. I'm beginning to doubt whether T'Challa's gonna make it, my friend. I'm sorry.
I've given up hope. If
Yeah.
Grendel is on here, T'Challa's
Yeah.
not making this
Yeah.
list.
So
Zuko, are you there?
Zuko had a stroke and collapsed. The apoplexy that was supposed to hit me hit him.
I was running low on sugar, so I had to go get a biscuit.
Zuko's frozen on my screen. Is he frozen
Yeah.
on it?
He's frozen on all our screens. I
Yeah.
can't see him.
Oh.
Is it? I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
I can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can.
We can't see you.
We just can't see you, but we can hear you fine.
Okay. I can't as long as you can hear me.
Okay, so the Thing, Zuko, thoughts?
I like him, but he's not when you think Fantastic Four, he's not the person you think of.
No, he's the person I
So-
think of. I think he's the heart of the team, but top 10? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely not. Especially when you see some of the people that he's ahead of, it doesn't make sense.
Is there any other Fantastic Four character you could have replaced him with?
Johnny Storm.
No, I don't think Storm is more known than the Thing.
I'll put
Because the Thing has I'm saying
no.
like the things. I mean, Johnny Storm has a pretty cool catchphrase, but I think the Thing's catchphrase is like people were using it for like a very long
it's
time.
clobbering time. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in terms of popularity, the only reason why Captain America made it so far up the list is because of Chris Evans being America's ass. And the only reason I think of Johnny Storm is once again because of Chris Evans and his. Okay, I won't say this is a kids show, and I'm really pissed off as it before I start cussing people out. But there is a scene where you see a lot of Chris Evans
Oh, in the second one, no?
Yeah, that's all I can say.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe we can fit one more. I'm curious about who's next.
All right.
Last one.
Magneto. Eric Magnus.
I quit.
Enter.
I quit.
Wait,
I
why?
quit.
It's on the top 10.
I quit.
At least it's top 10.
Wait,
I
Tibali wanted him to be number 1?
Okay, well, he's the most iconic villain. They've ranked him number 1 in that listing, so I can make peace. But higher, I cannot count. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm beating a dead horse to the ground right now. Magneto, as much as I love Eric, he can't be higher than Wonder Woman. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry.
No, he can't be higher than Doom.
They can be higher than Doom.
Like if Magneto is 9, Doom should be 8.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The man literally buried. I mean, the few scenes that I've liked about Magneto in the comics is like when he legit finds out that Red Skull is a Nazi and.
Well, that's crazy. When Red Skull started telling Magneto, he was like, "Yeah, you see, you also talk about the master race." I was like, "Whoa."
And what makes it worse is as he's escaping, he does a Nazi salute. I'm like, this bitch.
But he was just like, what's the difference between you and me? And I was like, Magneto, maybe it's time for you to do buddy with Charles. If a Nazi is telling you,
you guys,
yeah,
that crossover comic where Joker kills Red Skull because it's like, guys, I know I'm crazy, but this dude.
Yeah. I'm crazy, but I'm not.
I like that felt so
I'm
forced.
crazy, but I'm patriotic. I was like, yeah.
That felt so forced. It was just like Joker would not care about flags at all.
Mm.
Okay, so thoughts. I mean, we have mentioned that Doom should be higher, but is there anything else you guys want to say?
9 is not a bad spot for Magneto, but this list is weird.
This list is so
Yeah,
weird.
I can take him in the top 10. I would prefer him top 5, but at least he's not getting disrespected like Wonder Woman.
It's Wonder Woman. It's T'Challa. It's Storm.
I haven't seen T'Challa.
Where's
Thor?
T'Challa's not making this list. If Grendel is on here and both 2000 AD.
So is
I don't think Cyclops is making this list. I don't think T'Challa is making this list. I don't think Storm is making this list.
I don't.
Beast is not making it.
Okay. No, we almost hitting the 2-hour mark. We got 2 more minutes. 1 more. I need to know.
No. Leave it.
Let's finish.
Leave it for next week.
Let's finish.
We'll no. Let's
all right, we'll finish here.
Otherwise, we'll just continue to be one of
those. We'll continue. We'll definitely continue.
No.
All right. Okay. So he does deserve to be on this list, but he is maybe too high, or rather, he should not be higher than Dr. Doom.
Yes.
No, like I don't think he's too high, but he should not be higher than Doom.
He should not be higher than Doom.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I guess that's it, guys.
Yeah. This is
Empire. Like, what listing is this? Who is writing this? Because
we need a pick me up after this show. Because honest to God, it's one of those. This is how it felt like after the Ahsoka. After doing the Ahsoka review, we're so drained and tired. It's like, no, this is Ahsoka. Ahsoka just left the bodies. Like, hey.
No, like dog. I've said what so many times in this thing that I should have anime speed lines surrounding me.
Yes, Nani.
Like, guys, let's be honest. Swamp Thing.
No, Grendel, Chief. What Grendel? Is Grendel? Like Swamp Thing has like recognizability somehow.
Jesse, Preacher, and the other guy from Spider Jerusalem. Or whatever was it? Spider Jerusalem.
Where's Spider-Man? Is Spider-Man gonna make this list? Is Miles Morales? Did Miles Morales make an appearance?
Who's the other one? Not Grendel. The one from Judge Dredd. Who are these people from Judge Dredd? Like,
where's Judge Dredd himself? I gotta tell you that Judge Dredd is going to be in the top 10.
Also, just think about this. Let's think about this now. if those two guys from Judge Dredd are in the top 30 and Judge Dredd, we're in the top 10 right now, and that means Judge Dredd is top 10. Go get the fuck out of here.
About Marv from Sin City.
No,
guys.
And I love Marv, guys. Like, I'm saying this
Marv
as
is
someone
cool.
who loves Marv. What the fuck is he doing in the top 2? Like what is he doing above 2? Like, what the fuck?
guys,
It's like in the top.
Death, Rorschach. Like, what the fuck are these people doing in the top 20?
Somebody, it's either this list was written by Andrew
Wait.
Tate. Yeah.
Have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, have they appeared?
No turtle has appeared. Not even Shredder. Not even
Splinter. Nobody.
Dog.
I'm telling you, this list was written by an Andrew Tate fan.
Hi guys, back
Wait,
my
what
from
do with this?
Yeah? Because it's all I got hurt by a woman.
Is
or
Batman
Alpha.
and Batman like? I wonder if even Batman and Superman are on this list. I wonder.
They'll probably be 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're usually like the top 3 or whatever.
It's about Judge Dredd. Or
Or V for
Guys.
or V for Vendetta is number 1 or something.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sticking around for this long. Hopefully, you guys will join us for our last round next week, which is going to be the top 8 of the best comic book characters of all time. Actually, they didn't say
according to Empire.
They just said 50 comic book characters of all time. So we disagree with a lot of them. We think a lot of...
I think like 25 of these guys don't even belong in this top 50. About 20 of them don't even belong in this top 50.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Dino Pilgrim?
But anyway, please let us know your thoughts. Are we crazy? Are we right? Are we wrong? Loki is not even here. Like, that's so... But anyway, don't forget
Wolverine has not even showed up at all.
Dr. Fate.
Anyway.
Dr. Fate is not on the list, and you put in the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
So guys, please follow Tebelogala. He's the one that's been ranting all along, talking about strokes and whatever. Yeah. And then Zuko over there, the Fire Lord himself, who managed to get people to help him out with his own quiz, which is so weird. And then Buckmeister Cool.
I am
the most informed here out of all of us. So yeah, check out the links in the description below. Follow them. These are cool guys. Don't forget that there's a Recast T'Challa campaign that Buckmeister is pushing. Also check out his stuff on Ko-fi. There's links on there. He has 3 comic books out. The one that is currently working on Webtoon is
Rainbow Nation gents hit me up for a project. Apparently I can't really say much about it just yet because it's still hush hush, but they wanting to work on a one-shot with me for something with Young Nelson, so we'll see how that goes.
And shout out.
We are all cooking something, just don't worry.
So just keep following us so that you can get updated on all the stuff that we're working on. Tebelo has Yaske from Loiso Mkize, and Zuko there has Lang Nelson from the guys from Rainbow Nation Comics. So from myself, Mr. Extrodin, Zanozuko Mlambo, Tebelo Khala, and the Buckmeister Cool, we shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.
She signed the list.
Throw it into the fire. Cast it.